Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for December 19th, 2014, the last Friday before Christmas. And by the way, happy Hanukkah to everyone out there who's celebrating. Temperatures this morning are pretty much where they should be for this time of year, in the upper 20s to lower 30s over the interior, mid 30s over the western suburbs of Philadelphia and New York City, and upper 30s to lower 40s in the immediate metro areas of Philadelphia and New York City. Temperatures aren't going to be moving all that much today, with high temperatures expected in the mid to upper 30s over the interior and upper 30s to lower 40s along the coast. So, pretty much what we're dealing with here is a rather chilly polar air mass with winds from the west around 5 to 15 miles per hour, at times pushing up to 20 miles per hour in a few isolated locations with variable cloud cover. High pressure will generally be in control through tomorrow. And then things get a little bit interesting for the second half of the weekend and also for much of next week. So let's dive into the forecast and take a look at what we have here. On the surface map, you can see our departing low pressure here in the Canadian Maritimes at 993 millibars. Meanwhile, high pressure is dominating over the Great Lakes and the upper Midwest. That high pressure system will continue to build over our neck of the woods and then slide off the coast by tomorrow morning. So as a result, high pressure will be in control, scattered cloud cover generally expected by the time we get to this afternoon, and temperatures overall pretty much seasonable for this time of year, although slightly below normal in some locations. On the radar, nothing much going on, high and dry out there. We'll skip through that and go right to the infrared satellite picture, and you can see we're kind of in between two areas of circulation. Our upper level low over the Canadian Maritimes and our high pressure system over the upper Midwest. So we have this convergent flow right over the Philadelphia, New York City metropolitan area with some variable cloud cover that's going to dissipate, and all the lifting and focus is going back here towards the southern plains. But don't worry, this disturbance, although it looks pretty well organized at this point, is going to weaken and collapse, and by the time it gets to us by Sunday, just a few scattered rain and snow showers will be a threat. But I'm still keeping an eye on this because subtropical disturbances in the subtropical jet stream can be rather pesky and can sometimes surprise you, so you have to keep an eye on it. Taking a look at our 500 millibar pattern via the water vapor, I love to use the water vapor to basically break down what's happening in the atmosphere and kind of really get a really good idea where the upper level lows and upper level high pressure systems are located. And I think, as you can see, we have a very impressive upper level low starting to develop here in the Canadian Maritimes. We are seeing right now, right on this picture, the pattern starting to change. Notice a couple of very interesting factors here. Subtropical jet streams getting active. Our trough in the Gulf of Alaska is starting to collapse. Watch this over the next 10 days, and you're going to see a big ridge here, and that's going to fundamentally change the entire upper level pattern. Also, with the way that the pattern is setting up, see how this upper level low is a little bit too far south and it's creating what's called convergence here. See that sinking air right here over the Tennessee River Valley? That's what's going to suppress and crush this disturbance, making what would have been a rather impressive winter storm for Sunday into nothing more but a few scattered showers. This is a key point that I want to make. You have almost all the factors together for a winter storm, but one factor's off and the whole storm collapses. And that's pretty much what we have here for this upcoming weekend. However, next week is going to get stormy and some fundamental changes to our weather pattern will be taking place. So let's take a look at our latest model guidance using the European model guidance again for today. High pressure generally in control, temperatures in the upper 30s to lower 40s. For tomorrow, high pressure remaining in control with scattered cloud cover and dry conditions. Low temperatures in the lower to mid 20s over the interior. Mid 20s along the coast. High temperatures mid 30s over the interior, upper 30s along the coast. It's going to be a rather chilly day out there, so bundle up. And with that wind from the west, around 5 to 10 miles per hour, temperatures are going to feel more like the upper 20s to lower 30s in some locations. On Sunday, our weak disturbance passes through with a few scattered rain and snow showers. Not a big deal though if you have any outdoor plans. Look for low temperatures in the mid 20s over the interior, upper 20s along the coast. High temperatures, upper 30s to lower 40s. On Monday, we have another wave of low pressure trying to develop along the mid-Atlantic coast. Again, not looking for anything significant, definitely a few scattered rain and snow showers. No accumulations expected either with these rain and snow showers. Looking for low temperatures in the mid-20s over the interior, upper 20s to lower 30s along the coast. High temperatures in the lower to mid-40s throughout the entire Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. One key point I just want to make out here with this high pressure system, notice see how it's building down here. This is called a CADE, cold air damming. This should be watched. This is why I'm going below the Moss guidance that's suggesting, let's say Trenton is going to be around 47. This type of signature makes me think more like 44 or 43 as that cold air is funneling down between this low pressure system, and this high pressure system. So that's certainly going to be something to watch on Monday. By the time we get to Tuesday, we get a storm starting to develop in the Mississippi River Valley. Now the good thing here is that we don't have a lot of warm air rush up the coast. So if you're looking for a true white Christmas with heavy snow along the coast, not going to happen. Look out for a few scattered rain and snow showers on Tuesday. Temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 30s over the interior, mid to upper 30s along the coast. High temperatures in the mid to upper 40s. Now on Christmas Eve, things get a little bit more interesting. Our storm really wraps up and explodes over the Great Lakes and the St. Lawrence River Valley. This development here fundamentally starts to change the entire 500 millibar pattern and our weather pattern. Basically, if you've been waiting for the cold and snowy weather, this storm is going to trigger that pattern change. And what we're going to see here on Christmas Eve is periods of moderate to heavy rain, not snow, but rain throughout the region. Now, here's what's interesting. By the time we get to Christmas, that low pressure system's up in the St. Lawrence River Valley. That circulation around that low pressure system with moisture still in the atmosphere means that on Christmas morning we could still see some snow showers and some accumulating snow showers at that, a dusting. But still, it definitely has the potential of producing a quote unquote white Christmas if you pretty much just count snow showers, which I think we do have an excellent chance of having as this low pressure system wraps up and lifts up and our temperatures plummet on Christmas. So on Christmas Eve, I'm looking at temperatures basically in the mid to upper 30s for lows. High temperatures are a little variable. I'm going mid to upper 40s right now. There's a potential we could push into the 50s depending on how much warm air invades our coastal plain. Then on Thursday, Christmas morning, temperatures plummet. Look for your high temperatures early in the morning, right around when Santa Claus is walking around, in the lower to mid 40s, and then temperatures falling throughout the day through the 30s, and by the time we get to the afternoon in the mid 30s, with those snow showers rotating through. That is your forecast discussion for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Follow the latest weather information at nynjpaweather.com and nynjpaweather on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and LinkedIn. Have a wonderful day, and as always, stay safe out there.